none other than Miss Donnie Wiggins.
Well, thank you so much for that, Mr. Michael McBay. I appreciate that lovely introduction, and thank you to Earl Dixon for hosting this, what we like to call informational, very, very private, VIP informational about what we have going on. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'll be educating you about a few things, and they are all housed under the umbrella of two major industries. The first industry being the direct sales or network marketing industry, and the second industry being the travel industry. We are a part of an opportunity where we have found how to actually combine those two things together to make them work for average individuals like me, like individuals like Mr. Michael McBay, Mr. Earl Dixon, and all of the people who invited you onto this call. So you want to make sure you have pen and paper available. Be prepared to take some notes on the information that I'll give you. I won't be very long, but I will be very effective. When I got started in this industry about 3.5 years ago, it wasn't because I necessarily believed in the industry. It was because I got tired of that rat race, you know, making a good income and then losing it. Or when a recession hit, you know, it hit my bank account as well. Or, you know, going from a 6-figure income to ultimately finding myself in the midst of a foreclosure, vehicle repossessions, being a mom who was single and having to move back in with my mom. A lot of different things happened to me that made me understand what I knew all along, I just never acted on it. And that was that multiple streams of income was absolutely necessary. And it's nothing like losing everything that you own to really give you the motivation that you need to go out and seek those different sources of income. So I got involved in the network marketing industry, you know, also a traditional entrepreneur. I have owned a chain of clothing stores. We've also put together a great real estate business. We're about to expand that into the next level. And just recently asked by Bishop T.D. Jakes and the MegaFest coordinating crew to be a part of that event as a keynote speaker and actually educate people on network marketing. Mr. Jakes just so happens to be an advocate of our industry, and it's a shame, you know, we agree that it's a shame that not many people really understand our industry. So by the end of this conversation on today, it's definitely my goal that you fully understand what the network marketing industry is about, because many people, like I was a few years ago, were absolutely skeptical of this industry. And so we're going to make sure that you at least have information so that you can walk away from this being fully aware. First of all, something that you may not know is the direct sales industry is an industry that's responsible for creating the most 6- and 7-figure income earners in the entire world out of any other industry, not the sports industry, not the film industry, nothing. The network marketing and direct sales industry specifically has created more 6- and 7-figure income earners than any other industry in the world. That in itself is absolutely phenomenal. And then when you put that with the travel industry, which is the #1 industry in the world, then we're on to something really big. Just a few key statistics. #1 that I personally like, not for any particular reason, but I do like that the network marketing industry is comprised of 82% women. We are actually coming in, and I see you laughing, Mr. McBay. I like that fact. I like that statistic. I can't say why, but fact is what it is. We are absolutely dominating in numbers, ladies, in this industry, but on the flip side of that, it's still the male population that is dominating in income. So when you have an opportunity to work with women who have made it to the top, whether you're a female or a male, ladies and gentlemen, you can use that to your advantage. And every single person that's on this Zoom on this evening will have an opportunity to work with the leaders that you see here. So that's something that's very, very important. Now, we are a young organization. Our company is called Global Platinum Services. We have only been in business for about 5 months, but we come with more than 40 years of combined experience with all of the leadership that sits at the helm of our company. We have leaders who have made, more than $12 million in this industry. You have people who have done, like 50 grand a month. You have strong 6-figure income earners. We have people involved with us that have owned major corporations, owned big network marketing companies. So the experience is absolutely there. We just put our heads together and founded this opportunity, something that's unique, something that stands out. Sure, there's other network marketing companies that are out there that specialize in travel, but our business model is quite different, with some very significant differences that I'm going to explain to you in just a moment. One of my favorite things is that we are a company that is built for the field, by the field. And that's huge to me, because in network marketing, we're entrepreneurs, we're volunteers. We volunteer our network, we volunteer our services, we volunteer our training and our mentorship. And here we have an opportunity to really be a company built for the field, where our voices are heard. We're important, right? We're not just marketing somebody else's brand. We're actually building our legacy, and we're using travel to do it. Why travel? Why did we get together as founders and put a travel concept together? Well, it's quite simple. Again, it's the #1 industry in the world. Everyone that you know wants to or is traveling already. And if they're not, it's usually because of 2 things. One, either it's time, or the second thing is money, and sometimes it's both. So we wanted to put a model together where that average household actually utilized the product or service. We've got that covered. We wanted to put a model together that we would actually be able to attract the majority of people. We wanted to put something together that was a simple conversation, not something that you have to sell. Because even though 100% of us are involved in sales in some way in our lives, and I'll challenge you to tell me that you're not, we wanted something that didn't make you feel necessarily that you were in sales. And I can tell you what, anytime you're having a conversation with someone, and no matter what that conversation is, no matter what the tone of that conversation is, if you bring up travel and say, hey, tell me about the last vacation experience you had, you get smiles, and they kind of sit back in their seat and cross their leg and begin to tell you about their last travel experience, even if that last travel experience was horrible. Have you ever had a horrible travel experience that in that time, it's like worst case scenario, but when you're telling somebody what happened later, it's like the funniest thing ever, right? Travel is one of those things that brings people together. We talk about travel all the time. We talk about our last vacation. We talk about our next vacation. We design our lives around our next vacation. We're shopping for it. We're searching for excursions. We're doing all kinds of things. And travel is also one of those things. It's the only thing really that is guaranteed to make you richer. We go all over the world. We're learning different cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing things that we're going to do regardless. You are going to take that vacation. Your coworkers are going to take that vacation. Your family and friends are going to take that vacation. But the one thing that's missing for you is actually you having a business in which now you are being financially compensated for the vacations that are happening all around you and for yourself personally, whether you realize it or not. And so when I went through a phase in my life where I lost everything, and I really, needed to get back on my feet. I was involved in real estate. I was involved in sales, and I thought that I had a secure, great paying job, right? I thought my corporate staff, my boss loved me. I could never get let go, right? I was secure. I was comfortable. But what I couldn't control was the economy. So no matter how much my boss may have loved me, no matter how comfortable I was in my job, if the economy said otherwise, I was put on the chopping block like everybody. And so one of the beautiful things that I discovered was, again, this industry. It absolutely changed my life. And so what we're doing is we're right now doing VIP placement. We're doing VIP placement because, again, we're just 5 months old, and we want to make sure that you have first movers advantage. That means that the people who say yes early in the game are the people who typically benefit the most. So about this industry, let's address the elephant in the room, right? People hear Mr. McBay network marketing, and they completely associate it with a pyramid scheme or something like that. And yes, we are a pyramid. much like your church organizations, much like your children's school organizations, right? There's only one principal, there's only one superintendent, and then there's a bunch of employees, there's a bunch of teachers, there's some janitors, and then you have a ton of students. Think about that on a college and university level, where now these tons of students, these thousands of students are now paying, right? They're paying, and only a few of them make it to the top of their class. Only a few of them actually finish, and only a few of them actually go out into the workplace and actually work in the field that they spent all that money to become degreed in. Well, yes, so we operate on a pyramid structure just like that, except it's not a scheme. We actually provide a legitimate service. We're just putting you in a position right now where instead of, your whole life being revolved around building your CEO's business and their dream, you're now in a position to do the same thing for you. So while I was working, before I walked away from corporate America, 2 years ago now, maybe it's been about 2 years that I've been completely disconnected from corporate America. I worked my business just as hard, if not harder, than I worked on my full-time job. So I would go to work from 9 until 5. I would come home, make sure that my daughter got her bath, her dinner, and her homework done, spend a little quality time, and then I was burning the midnight oil, working my business, which was in travel through another company. And then we got put into a position to become founding members of this, guys. And it's great because travel is a part of our everyday lives. Whether you are going on that vacation with your girlfriends or your guy friends, that wedding, of your best friend, maybe your kids are involved in some type of a little league activity where you're going, across state boundaries to actually take them to participate in those travel experiences. The bottom line is we're doing it. And what we've done at Global Platinum Services is put together a team of marketing experts mixed with a team of travel experts. Again, having more than 40 years of combined experience. Now we get to go out and train individuals like you and me, people who want to work from home, people who want to add more to their income, right? Supplement their income. That's what I'm looking for. People who want to supplement their income, people who are looking for career change. We are now able to go out, get you trained, get you partnered, and allow you to make 75 to 90% of commissions for the travel that people were going to do anyway. So let me explain what that means. You're looking on Facebook, you're looking on Instagram, school is about to be out. You see teachers are planning their vacation. You see students are planning their vacations. Parents are planning vacations. Your coworkers are planning their summer vacations. You can now be paid and compensated for that 75 to 90% if you book that travel for them. And don't worry, we're going to train you on how to do that. If you're someone who's incredibly busy and maybe, there's a learning curve for you or you don't have time, we even thought well in advance in this model to think about you as well. Meaning if you're very busy, you don't want to necessarily be hands-on with booking travel, you can refer those individuals who are booking travel to our corporate team and still get paid 50% for doing nothing more than sending a name and email address to our corporate team, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. So sure, you can continue to go out and book travel, or take trips. You can continue to go out and travel the world and watch your friends do it. But what you'll never be able to say after leaving this meeting on tonight is that you didn't know that you could get paid to do this. See, wealthy individuals have figured out how to leverage the habits, the needs, and the wants of everybody else, and they figured out how to make money from it. That is what I learned in my studies on what made me different. Why is it that Donnie Wiggins is choosing the same industries as the Oprah Winfrey's and the Robert Kiyosaki's and the Warren Buffett's? Why are we involved in the similar industries, but only a few of them are winning and their win looks a whole lot different than mine, right? Well, it's because they have figured out how to leverage the masses of individuals. And ladies and gentlemen, the masses of individuals are traveling. We actually search through multiple websites, many different websites before finalizing our vacation experiences. We're looking at Priceline and Expedia and Hotwire and Trafalgar, you name it, the list goes on and on. Did you guys know that many of those sites that we're searching through are owned by the same two companies, being Priceline and Expedia? As they figured out that people are traveling, they're booking their travel online, which brings me to another great point. Why would somebody, because I know you're thinking it, Why would somebody in 2017 use a travel agent? I'll tell you why. It's the same reason why in 2017, you're still going to a hair salon, a barber shop, right? A piano teacher. You could figure out how to do all of these things on your own. You could learn how to play that piano. You can do your own hair. You can give yourself your own shape up, trim your beard. But the fact of the matter is you enjoy service. You enjoy convenience, and you enjoy someone helping you to do that. And it looks a whole lot better, right? You get it done faster than if you're trying to do it yourself. Well, people are still using travel agents because there are some people who really just don't feel like booking their own travel. There are people who can't even simply decide on a destination. How many times have you tried to put a trip together and you're like, I don't really know where to go? You know, you're looking at options and you can't figure it out. That's what travel agents are for. That's what owning a travel business is for. Now, we've removed the old school nature of our business, meaning that we don't have brick and mortar businesses anymore. We're doing everything online. In fact, we just came back from Cancun with the company, our very first global platinum services escape. It was absolutely wonderful. We were celebrating our very first milestone, that milestone being that in under 75 days, we put more than 8,000 brand new families in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, we are dedicated to changing the structure of the families financially. We're putting moms in position, to take care of daycare. We're putting moms in position to be able to stay home with the kids and really give that time and pour into your family and your children. We're giving dads the opportunity to take control and regain control of their families by being financially sound. We're doing that through the travel industry and what people are doing already anyway. And you look at something like this and you say, wow, are people really doing that? Are people really regaining control of their families through travel? Well, think about this. There's somebody out there who discovered a paperclip, and they were able to change generations for years and years and years to come because they thought of a paperclip, something that is found in every office across the world, right? Every office across the world. I'm sure if you look somewhere around your house, you have a paperclip. Well, that same concept applies to travel. In every household across the world, somebody is or wants to be doing some traveling. Now, you can start your own travel franchise with us for about $199.95. We've got incredible things that are happening within the company. $199.95 gets you your membership. It gets you access to members trips that we have available all over the world. You will have access to more than 350,000 of our vendors, and you get first movers advantage. Again, we are just now going on 5 months old. So when you listen in network marketing and they say things like the people at the top make all the money, well, that's absolutely true. You get to be at the top. We're helping you begin your organization, building it from the top down, starting right with you. Your CEO is at the top. They make all the money, right? So what's the difference? It's a mindset shift. We've got to get in position to understand how people are really, really making money. I'm a huge fan of Steve Harvey. And a few years ago, I was on his Instagram page and I saw him promoting a network marketing company that specialized in selling hair for women. Well, the hair industry is now a billion, it's $1 trillion industry, in fact. And he said something, someone made a comment under his post and said, wow, Steve, how much of the money are you really going to try to make? And he said, as much as he can get. And it makes absolute sense. See, he saw that the dynamics of how women, saw themselves and what they do, he saw the shift that happened in the hair industry, and he took advantage of it. He took advantage of something that was very popular. This gentleman is already super successful. He didn't hesitate. He took advantage of the opportunity, and now he's at the top, and he's got a bunch of people under him who are building this business, and everybody is winning. There's not one person involved in our industry that can become a 6-figure income earner or a 7-figure income earner without helping people like you and people within your network also earn a very significant amount of income. So whether it is your goal to earn an extra $200 per month, $500, $1,000 per month, $10,000 plus per month, there's a place here for you. There's a place here for you, and we can help you get on track to accommodate your goals and to actually achieve those goals. I want to bring up my business partner. My business partner is a gentleman who has reached top level in the industry, not just in this company, but in the industry of network marketing. This is a gentleman who understands compensation plans like nobody I've ever met before. He makes the numbers make perfect sense. You know, to me, I didn't know, quite honestly, I didn't understand how the compensation plan worked. But as I was earning it, it didn't stop me from earning it, right? Even though I didn't understand exactly how those numbers were adding up, I just liked the way my check looks in the back office every single week. But this gentleman actually broke these numbers down and made it make sense for me. And he taught me a concept of, if you can just help, Donnie Wiggins, if you can just help enough people generate an extra $500 per month in residual income, you can become rich. And so we started to write that down everywhere and put it on a vision board. Who else can I help make $500 per month in residual income? And I'm telling you what, I'm not rich yet, but we're not mad at a strong 6-figure residual income, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for these new stories of $500 residual income earners. We're looking for the new $1,000 residual income earners. And I want this gentleman to lay it out because he's been in a position where he's made more than $50,000 per month residually. This means money that he was making while he was sleeping, whether he was sleeping, vacationing, using the bathroom, cooking dinner, taking care of his children. Money was being earned residually. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on to this call, to this Zoom, another founding member of Global Platinum Services, Mr. Michael McBay. It's all yours, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Wiggins. First of all, I just got to say, wow, you know, we on this call, and I know everybody is looking at me, so I try to stay composed. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I got super excited as I was listening to her share this information. It was just unbelievable, because a lot of times, guys, when you're actually a part of something, you really can't really see what people see from the outside. But as I sit and hear and listen to the information that Ms. Wiggins was sharing with this opportunity, I got super excited all over again, because when you talk about, as she was talking about this travel thing, it was absolutely unbelievable. And something came to me, guys, as she was sharing that information, just phenomenal information she shared. You know, guys, 2 years ago, I had no interest in travel whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I made the statement that I would never get in this travel business, this travel thing. People are not making money. People, you know, economy is bad. Like, travel is not what it is. And so, guys, as I listen to this now, not knowing that the industry that I was negative about, you know, the travel industry, ultimately is the #1 industry in the world, will be the industry that would truly, truly allow me to accomplish some additional goals that I got set out for myself at a high 6-figure monthly income. So with that being said, guys, you know, I'm just super excited about this here because, you know, Ms. Wiggins pretty much, as I always say, she's laid the spread on the bread, if you will, guys. I mean, she's talked about the power of travel, guys. She's talked about the value and the components of what we offer here at Global Platinum Services, the power of the industry. And as I always tell people, ladies and gentlemen, people complex things simply because what? They oppose it. So I want you to really understand the power of what we have here at Global Platinum Services. I want to keep this thing very, very simple for you. You know, at the end of the day, you know, if it makes sense, it makes dollars, right? So I just want you to understand, you know, you think about Priceline.com. She talked about Priceline.com and Expedia owning all the websites and search engines of travel, okay, that you guys are booking through. So I want you to just think about this, guys. Priceline.com is a $55 billion opportunity. I want you to imagine, okay, if you had your own Priceline.com. See, what we're going to do is we're going to show you guys how to take this travel component that Ms. Wiggins just shared with you and turn it into an income producing machine for you guys. We understand, as you become a Platinum Plus agent with this opportunity, this company is going to pay you a very, very significant income by just simply sharing this information with your friends and families. Guys, simply what you're going to do is you're going to become a certified agent, okay, here at Global Platinum Services. It's going to allow you guys to be able to travel all over the world at wholesale prices. As Ms. Wiggins stated, that's a very, very exciting situation all by itself. But what makes us very unique and separate us from the rest? Not only are you going to be able to travel the world at wholesale prices, but guess what, guys? Global Platinum Services is going to give you a check for doing it. So at the end of the day, people say, what is it that you do, Mike? I travel the world at wholesale prices and I get paid for doing it. You can get excited about that. How many people you know can get excited, okay, about traveling the world at wholesale prices and earning commissions while you're doing it? As you go out and share this information with your friends and families, they're going to want to be a part of the platform. They're going to want to be able to take advantages of the discounted prices of traveling all over the world. And of course, what? Get paid for it. So as you go out and share this information with your friends and families, ladies and gentlemen, the company is going to pay you a significant income as individuals get started with you guys. See, Ms. Wiggins talked about something called leverage, okay? And leverage, ladies and gentlemen, will allude you to financial independence. What is financial independence, guys? Is when you own 100% of your time and money is not an issue. How do you do that? By leveraging yourself. As you go out and share this information with other friends and families, at that point, guys, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building your network of business, okay? This is what corporate companies do. This is what jobs do, okay? This is what traditional companies do, guys. They build their network, okay? If you look at your cell phone carrier right now, AT&T, they started with one customer, but now they have billions. They've built a network of customers that pays them every single month. So we're going to show you guys how to build your network of certified travel agents that's going to be able to travel the world at wholesale prices, okay, and earn income. For those of them that want to continue to build their network, that's what's going to leverage you financially, guys. So the company is going to pay you a personal sale commission for everybody that gets started with inside of your network as a Platinum Plus agent, okay? They're going to pay you up to $80 per individual, guys, when they get started into your network as a Platinum Plus agent. So I just want you to understand, Ms. Wiggins said that this opportunity, guys, you can invest $199 in a multi-million-dollar opportunity and simply position yourself with very, very strong commitment, will, and desire to be in a position to live a lifestyle that you only dreamed about in your first 12 months. Ladies and gentlemen, in American business today, in the 21st century, guys, it's about low investment, high profit opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. Low investment, high profit opportunities, guys. Where can you go and invest $199 one time with an overhead to operate your multi-million-dollar business less than $90 a month and position yourself, again, with commitment, will, and desire to be financially independent in the first 12 months? Well, that's what you got here at Global Platinum Services, guys. Our compensation plan will definitely afford you that. The company's going to pay you what we call some personal sale overrides. So as your organization starts to take off, and again, like Ms. Wiggins said, we're going to teach you how to do this. We're going to show you and train you how to go out and share this information with individuals, guys. We're going to train you and show you how to build your network. And as your network takes off, you're going to continue to earn additional income that's going to pay you what we call personal sale overrides, where you're going to start getting paid, guys, less your efforts. Absolutely a game changer in this opportunity. But what I'm really excited to share with you guys, I didn't get into this industry for a lot of bonus money. You know, we have individuals, guys, that make, you know, 6 figures a year and just bonus income in this industry. And that's an absolute game changer. Some people work 10, 20, 30 years of their lives and never make a 6-figure income, you know, in corporate America. But you can simply make a 6-figure income by coming in, working very, very hard, and you know, accumulating some massive bonuses in this opportunity. But what I'm excited about is the opportunity to create financial independence and generational wealth. And the only way you can do that is by positioning yourself for a massive residual income, guys. And we have something here at Global Platinum Services that I truly believe, and I often say this every time I get the opportunity to share this with people. Okay, we have what I truly believe is the great equalizer, okay? The great equalizer between successful individuals and non-successful individuals, not just in GPS, but in the industry, guys, with what we call our 3x9 residual matrix. Why do I think this is an equalizer in this industry? Because this will allow the masses, okay, the masses of individuals that comes to this opportunity and or comes to this industry to become very, very successful with very, very little effort. See, the one thing about it, from my understanding in this industry, guys, the average distributor only able to sponsor 7 people in this opportunity or in a particular opportunity. Guys, that's less than 3 people. So the average person will always sponsor an average of less than 3 people in business. Okay, but guys, we got something called our 3x9 residual matrix, ladies and gentlemen. If you come in this opportunity and you sponsor your first 3 powerhouse distributors, you go out and find the most powerful individuals you know. Empower just simply means individuals that just have will and desire. It doesn't matter about the educational background, doesn't matter about, you know, their level of intellect, just simply having the common perspective of just following a system that's put in place by individuals that's living the lifestyle that they so desire. You just find 3 individuals that just simply got will and desire, guys. And as we bring them to the table, you sponsor these individuals in this business, guys, and we duplicate the process, the power of 3, okay? This is going to start to generate you residual income, ladies and gentlemen, that can afford the lifestyle that you desire, guys. As you build this 9 levels deep, guys, as you start going each level, it's going to pay you a residual income that has a comma in it. So, for example, if you sponsor 3 people in this business, we show them how to go out and duplicate the process, okay, the training methods of how to go out and get their 3 to start their matrix. That's going to drop 9 individuals in your organization on your 2nd level. When you duplicate the power of 3, that's 27 individuals on your 3rd level. You duplicate the power of 3, that's 81 individuals on your 4th level, so on and so forth, guys. So what happens is, as your organization starts to grow, okay, based on the power of duplication, you ultimately now 6 levels deep. You got 729 distributors in your business, guys. And there's 729 distributors. If your matrix fills up from level 1 to level 6, okay, guys, that's going to generate you over $7,000 a month in residual income. And out of $7,000 a month residual income that you're able to pick up on in 6 levels of your matrix being filled, ladies and gentlemen, you only sponsored 3 of those 729 distributors in your business. See, this is the thing, guys. It's not about quantity. It's about quality. If you go out and get your first 3 distributors that's serious about business, guys, winners, individuals that failing is not an option, guess what? Your business is going to duplicate, good or bad. 3 winners are going to what? They're going to go and share this information with 3 winners. And that's the behavior that's going to duplicate throughout your organization. So I think it's absolutely powerful, okay, that individuals that's not considered what we call big builders or big time networkers in this industry can come into this opportunity, guys, and work with some proven leaders to help them go out and find a minimum of 3 key players to launch their business with, guys, and it can generate them more money than they ever made in their lives on a job and even on a corporate position. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. But as you really, really want to take your business to another level, guys, there's other financial opportunities. We have something called open line bonuses, where you simply get paid, again, guys, from the efforts of your team. As your organization starts to grow and takes off, you're going to get what they call open line bonuses. That's another, you know, income component into this opportunity, guys. Absolutely a game changer. We have, you know, car programs, guys, for individual players that's really serious and taking their business to another level, starting at a position called Emerald. That's simply where you sponsor 15 people in this business and show 3 or 15 how to get 9. Guys, that's going to position you for what we call an Emerald. That's 42 distributors in your business. What is the benefits of that, Mike? That's going to allow you to pick up a $600 a month lifestyle bonus. So I want you to let that marinate for a second, guys. What can you do with an extra $600 a month right now coming into your household every single month? Less your efforts. See, the great thing about this industry, guys, is not what you finish. It's simply what you start. This is the only industry that you can start some, put some key things in place, and you can't even stop your income. Guys, how would you like to be in a position where you can't even stop your income? This is a business where if you get frustrated, irritated, and say, you know what, Mike, I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I'm making $5,000 a month right now. I just don't want to do this anymore. And you bail out and go out of town for 3 or 4 or 5 months, guys. But guess what? You come back and you've gotten a raise in your business, because once you start this, okay, you can't stop this because you've leveraged yourself. See, your income is not based only on your efforts. Your income is based on the efforts of your network distribution, ladies and gentlemen. So to be in a position where you can't even stop your income is an absolute game changer, guys. Absolute game changer. That's what you get here in the direct sales industry. People say, you know, Ms. Wiggins said, you know, hey, this is a pyramid. You know, guys, these things doesn't work. But this is really amazing that people say that, because all the companies that you don't know about is a pyramid, but all the companies that you know about is absolute game changer. What do you mean, Mike? Well, how about Mary Kay? I guarantee you everybody on this line have heard of Mary Kay. Mary Kay is a multi-billion-dollar company. But did you know it was a network marketing company? Yes, it is. Well, how about Avon? Avon, last I checked, ladies and gentlemen, they sell lotions and deodorant and all this good stuff. But guess what? Mary Kay is a network marketing company. Okay, it falls up under the pyramid umbrella, but it's $1 billion company. Both of those companies, ladies and gentlemen, okay, are in the top 5 network marketing companies in the world. In the world, guys. I got one more for you because I want to educate you as people tell you these pyramid things doesn't work. See, some of you probably have been involved in both of the companies I just mentioned, but I got one more for you. I think it's always exciting and very different and unique. Okay, Tupperware. Tupperware, ladies and gentlemen, is plastic bowls. Plastic bowls and plastic, cups and all this good stuff. Tupperware, guys. Tupperware is a network marketing company, a $1 billion company, one of the top 5 network marketing companies, okay, in the industry. So at the end of the day, guys, I want you to understand, when you think about industries that's producing millions and billions and trillions of dollars, you really want to focus, okay, on putting yourself in position to capitalize on that income. And that's what we got here at Global Platinum Services, guys. We are in the forefront of becoming a multi-million-dollar company over the next 5 to 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to definitely get yourselves positioned, guys. Ms. Wiggins says something absolutely powerful. See, we're strategically looking and placing individuals in positions, guys, right now that can simply change your life in the next 6 to 12 months in this opportunity. So you don't want to miss the opportunity of being able to capitalize on what we have our hands on here at Global Platinum Services, guys. It's not often that you get the opportunity to work with some individuals that has a voice in an opportunity, some individuals that can strategically put you in position to be very successful in the event that you're very, very willing and committed to winning. And so we're really excited about that, guys. So we also have some additional perks, ladies and gentlemen, as you hit to top level positions in this opportunity, as you look to really become a 6-figure earner in this opportunity. See, the company rewards for success. So as you become what we call an ambassador in this opportunity, guys, that's when the game changes. That's when you're going to be placed in a different income bracket. Ms. Wiggins is smiling. She's a 3-star ambassador in this, 4-star ambassador in this opportunity, guys. And you know, at the end of the day, and you know, guys, this is where you want to be. You want to position yourself, okay, guys, to really, really take advantage of the income that's positioned here at Global Platinum Services. You want to really get yourself positioned, get your position locked in, and really win from this thing, guys. And so I'm really excited to really share that information. And so what I want to do right now is I want to bring my partner back up, and she's going to share with you some exciting promotions that we got on the table for all the partners that we got on the line, and even the guests. We got some amazing things in place right now that can really leverage even the guests that's on the line that decide to get started with us, because we know you see an opportunity for yourself, guys, where you can really position yourself for an income in the first 30 days that you absolutely wouldn't believe based on the promotions that we got on the table. So I'm really excited about the promotion. It's going to really drive some massive momentum. It's going to create some massive success stories. And that's our goal. Our goal is to create some success stories here at Global Platinum Services, guys, over the next 30 to 90 days. So I want to bring Ms. Wiggins back up as she shares some final key promotions with you guys that I know you guys are going to get absolutely excited about. And we're going to take this thing to another level. So with that, Ms. Wiggins, I'll bring you back up. You got to unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh, let's see.
There you go.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I got to give it back up to you. You have me sitting on the edge of my seat, excited. I cannot wait to take advantage of some of these promos, and I'm looking at my phone. You've got my phone blowing up. People are saying, oh my gosh, wow, 4-star. I got to make a correction. I believe in speaking things into existence. And Mr. McBay, I absolutely accept that 4-star recognition. But guys, I don't want to mislead anybody. I am a 2-star ambassador here with Global Platinum Services. He's just speaking it, and I will manifest it gladly and soon. So you're right. We've got some promotions that are happening right now within our company. The first is called the 3 for 300 promotion. For every single partner that you get started, for every 3 partners that you get started with Global Platinum Services at an agent promotional package, you will earn an additional $300. And that's very important, because what that means is, we've got some bonuses that you heard Mr. McBay talk about. We've got bonuses Let's just say you're a person who you have a network, you have some influence, you can bring 9 people on board. I did that in my first few minutes in business, right? Many of the leaders here did that within their first day, first couple of hours. Really simple to do. So let's say you sign 9 individuals up. Well, the company gives you, all right, the $80 for each person that you sign up. So that's like $720. Then you get an additional $500 bonus called a Fast Start bonus just for hitting that recognition level, which is called Ruby. And then you will get an additional $300 for every 3 people. So with 9 people, that is $300, $300 and $300 again, that's $900. So essentially within your first 30 days, you can earn more than $2,000, and that's before the residuals even kick in. So your goal is to go out there and put your list together, figure out those 3 people that you can get started right away. Who are those 3 individuals that can get started in this deal? They will earn you $300, and it's not just for you. Those individuals have an opportunity to do it as well. We also have a win-back promotion. I see that we've got some former Global Platinum Services partners that, when you got started a month or so ago, it may not have been your time. Maybe there were some things going on in your life. That's absolutely okay. When I got started in network marketing, I did very well for about a year, but I had to take a break because my life changed and I couldn't focus the way that I needed to. Maybe you're that individual. For you, we have a win-back promo where you pay the $89.95 monthly overhead, and we welcome you back with open arms. We start you over and we get you on your way. We've got a customer achievement promotion as well, and this is absolutely insane. I'm pulling it up because I want to make sure that I quote this to you correctly. We've got 2 customer achievement bonuses, and Mr. McBay and I were actually talking last night about this customer achievement bonus that our company launched. And can I be transparent, Mr. McBay?
Yes.
We were saying, we were looking at this, and we were saying that, I don't know, this isn't enough. It doesn't seem like there's enough money behind this customer program, because basically our monthly achievement bonuses are saying for every 5 active customers, you'll earn $25 a month, right? So that breaks down to $5 per person. We didn't like that number, but then we forgot to add in the $10 that you earn in an initial setup for setting those customers up. That's $15 per customer that you initially bring into the business, and then an ongoing $5 per month residually. 5 of that 15 is residual, and then the $10 is an upfront bonus, but ultimately, residually, $25 a month for just 5 customers. What about 25 customers bringing in like $100 extra a month for you? 50 customers bringing in $225 a month for you. That's somebody's car note. That's somebody's electricity bill. That's up to $2,700 in a calendar year period, just by turning people on as customers to services that they already use anyway. So I want you to get in the mindset of who are the entrepreneurs that you know, who are the business builders that you know, who are the travelers that you know, who are people who may have family internationally that they need to communicate with on a regular basis. Who's like me right now until I signed up for this promotion, who has multiple phones that don't want to carry these big phones around all the time? Who are those individuals that can benefit from having an ability to add 5 lines to their one phone for a very low cost? 5 real dedicated lines, not having to worry about like on the group needs and the WhatsApp, not having to worry about when I travel internationally if I'm going to have Wi-Fi access on the resort. 5 additional landlines or phone numbers attached to my one cell phone. That's absolutely incredible. And then we have some other promotions. We've got a big trip coming up. I'm going to bring Mr. McBay up. Hopefully you're still there. Let's talk about the big trip that's coming up. I just actually completed my registration on yesterday. Mr. McBay, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Your camera's turned off, but I hear you just fine.
Okay. Our host, if he can get that squared away for me.
All right, good stuff. But tell us in the meantime all about this brand new escape that we're going on. I believe it's in July.
Yes, actually, it's going to be in July. It's actually, there we go. It's going to be in July in Las Vegas. It's going to be July 21st through the 23rd. Absolutely excited about that. It's going to be an absolute game changer, guys. We had a great time in Cancun this past week. But I tell you, this event coming up in July in Las Vegas is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to have some very exclusive entertainment. We're going to have some next level training. We're going to bring more verticals to the platform. That's going to generate even more excitement and success for you guys. And so you definitely want to be out. One of the things that I've learned, guys, from these type of events is you get the opportunity to get an area view of really the opportunity that you're involved in. Most of you really never really understand the power of what you got your hands on, even if you're doing well in the opportunity. But when you can really understand the power and the vision of the opportunity that you got your hands on, guys, it catapults your business to a whole nother level. You really start to really see the company from a different perspective. And so with that being said, guys, you want to definitely get out to our next Global Platinum Services Escape. It's going to be in July of this year in Las Vegas, Nevada. Some of you have never been to Las Vegas, guys, but to get the opportunity to go to Las Vegas and get some phenomenal information, share some great information, with all your partners and get your individuals trained. It's going to be absolutely a game changer. And so I'm just really excited about that event. That's going to be an event, I tell you, I can guarantee that will take your business to another level immediately, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting some background noise. If somebody can unmute their line, mute their lines, it'd be great. Thank you so kindly. So, with that being said, so it's going to be a phenomenal event. You guys are going to have an amazing time. And so what you want to do is you want to get yourselves positioned. You want to get yourselves positioned right now, lock your position in, go to work, get positioned so you can get VIP at that event, but more importantly, so you can get your friends and your families out, get some guests out to that event, guys. This is an event that you not only want to attend, but you want to get people out to that event. I've seen individuals that's absolutely skeptical about this industry, had no interest in the industry, had no interest in the companies, but they just wanted to go on vacation. We've had some experiences. Ms. Wiggins actually got an opportunity to get an individual on our call last night that actually came to our escape in Cancun that simply came to partner up with a friend, just wanted to come and help a friend, but wanted to just get on the go to vacation. This gentleman had never been on a vacation, had never been on a plane, and now he's jacked out of his mind, super excited about being a part of Global Platinum Services. And what that means, guys, it's the culture, it's the environment that's created at these type of events. You really get to see this thing head on in terms of the power of what it does for an individual that really want to see a life from a different perspective. So this event in July is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Back over to you, Ms. Wiggins.
Well, hey, I think we pretty much laid it out. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be fully educated now on what the network marketing industry and direct sales industry really means and the benefits that it can potentially bring into your home. At this time, I'd like to invite you to get back to whomever invited you or selected you, as my good friend Mr. Jones likes to say. You weren't invited, you were selected to be a part of this VIP informational session. And whoever invited you here, get back to them. Let them know your level of interest. Let them know if you have any questions. We can certainly get your questions answered tonight. But we want to see you both at the beaches of the world and at the banks. So with that being said, good night and God bless to everyone.
Thank you.